Redo You is dedicated to feeding our minds, but we thought we should also feed our stomachs at the same time. Our next guest is here with, yes! Our next guest is here with Asian-inspired recipes that we cannot wait to try. She says this cuisine can be flavorful, easy to make, and perfect for summer get-togethers. Please welcome co-host of Around the World in 80 Plates, Chef Kat Cora. I'm so excited.
You ladies.
So, obviously, Around the World in 80 Plates is an international show. And because it's an international show, it's inspired some of the things that you're going to make today.
Absolutely. I mean, I think traveling the world in general is wonderful. And even if we can't do it, you guys can watch Around the World in 80 Plates. There is a travel and a great travel aspect to it. And seeing behind the scenes in these countries is amazing. I mean, you know, Thailand and Hong Kong, which has inspired these dishes today for me, are just beautiful, beautiful places.
Wonderful.
You know,
now, we are ready to be put to work.
Okay.
What are we going to be making?
I'm just directing today.
All right.
I'm going to be putting these girls to work. Okay, so the first thing, absolutely, the first thing we're going to do is I'm making a spicy chicken and peach stir fry. Now, sounds good, doesn't it? Now, the great thing is that, look, you know, stir fries we think are just kind of the same thing that we, you know, it's the peas, the broccoli, the tofu, the chicken, the shrimp, whatever. But I like to put fruit in it because and sometimes I'll do pineapple, mango, peaches, whatever's in season, just to jazz up the stir fry because it really does give it that salty, sweet, savory flavor that we love in Asian cuisine. So we're gonna get started.
Go on,
all right,
then.
so here we go. All right, you guys, it's all right. Who's doing what
I'm going
here?
to do the noodles, and
You're
Sharon's going to do the stir fry.
All right, Sharon, here we go.
Go on, then.
All right. What I've got here, while you mix the marinade for the chicken, and I'm just using skinless chicken breast or tenders. We got some soy sauce going in. I'm going to have you start whisking while I pour in a little bit of raw garlic.
Yeah.
And then got a little bit of ginger here going in, and then just a little spicy, a little chili. You can even use chili flake. This is a little fresh chili, but you can use chili flake.
Smells good already.
And this is a basic marinade. I mean, it's nothing, you know, this can be an everyday marinade for anything, for meat, for a fish, shrimp, vegetables, whatever. And then what I do is I pour it on the chicken. I put it right into a plastic bag. Now, this is a great, easy tip for just easy cleanup, okay? Put it in a plastic bag, stick it in the fridge for a few hours, or even an hour.
With that on it?
Yes, with this on it. I pour all that into the bag with the chicken.
Okay.
Okay, keep it in the fridge, marinate it, let it marinate, and you're ready to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the stove. We're going to get sizzling hot over here. Okay. It's hot already. Is it hot enough?
Yes.
Okay, my girl's got it hot for me. Okay, so what we're going to do is pour in a little bit of sesame oil. Gotta have a little sesame oil. It's such a beautiful oil.
That flavor is amazing.
I mean, aromatic, and you can also use a little olive oil mixed in too. Let's see, make sure it's hot enough. I think it's hot enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually, there you go. That's a great thing to do. Now, and how much do you cook, Sharon?
All the time.
All the time.
In my mind. In my mind.
In your mind. Okay,
Yes.
I love that. You know what? But that's the first beginning of cooking. It's in your mind. You know, a lot of our viewers for the show, cooking shows, they love to just watch. And then even if they don't cook, it's great. I mean, they watch, they get, you know, inspired for cooking and even learn a lot about eating. So,
is it a bit hot? Should we turn it down?
No, it's good, because that's what you want on the stir fry. The great thing...
All right, what else goes in here?
Okay, so what's going to go in here is I'm going to start putting in broccoli. Just some basic stir fry things. Carrots. You can put anything in a stir fry. There's no rules.
Just throw it in, right?
Throw it in. There you go.
Yes.
See, that's how you start cooking. Cooking like a chef. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to add a little soy to it.
Yes.
A little soy to finish it up. And now you stir that, and I like what we got here. Look what we got here.
That's the finished product.
There
Beautiful.
you go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do these noodles, right?
Yeah, we're going to do the buckwheat noodles, but I want to show you a quick trip. Around the world.
Around the world, yes.
Take your noodles and you put a little rubber band around them. And it keeps them all, you know, it keeps it easy. You can just put them right into the boiling salted water.
Then when they're done, you just snip the top part
off, and there you go. Now what we're
going
going to do here is we're going to put a little marinade together. I'm using tea. I'm using a buckwheat tea.
Wow.
You can use any kind of light tea that's very, very classic in Asian cuisine.
I don't want us to run out of time, so
no,
I'm going to rush
soy
through.
Sauce.
Soy sauce.
Honey, I'm going to help you here.
Okay.
Okay, we got to add our peaches.
Honey.
All right.
Peaches.
Yes.
Don't forget those. Honey. Keep going. There we go.
And then,
we're there.
Is this salt? Was this a little bit of pepper?
A little salt and pepper. Boom. We're ready. A little vinegar, a little olive oil, and then you're just going to pour it right over the soba noodles.
Okay, great.
There you go. Go ahead.
So let's imagine that this all happened magically, magic of television. We've stirred it all
and
together.
voila. Here we go. Look at that. A little bit of garnishes.
It's got some.
We got a little garnish on there.
I'm loving the smell.
And then what you could do is just take a little bit of the stir fry, put it right on top.
Yum.
Oh, we've got to go to break. Do not go away because Kat's going to show us a cool, refreshing dessert for summer. We'll be right back. We're back with Kat Cora. Now, Kat, no meal is complete without dessert. What have we got?
Well, you know, and is going along with Asian-inspired meals is, you know, usually a lighter dessert. So what I wanted to put together was an ice, and this is great for summertime. It's also great for kids doing this with, you know, to get the kids in there. And this is basically an ice. It's a lemon ice or lime ice. I've got a little bit of lime in there as well. And what I do is I take lemons and I split them in half, scoop them out, and freeze it after I've used all the juice. And these are fantastic. And the ice is basically lemon juice, sugar, and it's just frozen, and you keep freezing it and scrape it a little bit. It's called a granita. It's like a granita.
So you don't even need an ice cream maker to do this.
You don't even need an ice cream maker. Put it in the freezer. It's done. Easy.
What do you
freeze it in? Like just a little dish like that.
Yeah, and you use a fork. You use a fork to scrape it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Pat, I want to thank you so much for being here with us today. You can find all of today's recipes at thetalk.com and on our what is it? Pinterest page, yes! Hot Show Around the World in 80 Plates airs Wednesday nights at 10 on Bravo. And we also want to thank KDKA anchor Susan Copen. Thank you for being with us today. We've had so much fun. Thanks for joining us. And remember, it's always the right time to have the talk.